All right, coming to you from deep in the heart of Texas, StellarVision. Play some Outer Worlds tonight. Need to finish one of these games, Outer Worlds or Deus Ex. I mean, I'm probably closer to finishing Deus Ex. But I didn't really feel like playing it tonight. It's a lot harder than Outer Worlds. Had a pretty good day. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Some, some lag here. Alright. What was I doing?
Hey, Cat.
I'm not sure I have to do. Let me just fast travel there real quick.
You ever think about death, Sam?
You won't find a more highly effective nor highly efficient automechanical fine-tuned to neutralize noxious contaminants on Halcyon's market. Sam
Oh
units
wow.
are reliably certified at killing filth dead.
We gotta be put in this universe to do more and kill. God.
No, they're crazy.
But they still managed.
I guess I'll talk to her real quick.
And the little bastard's slippery, right? On account of its blood, so it's sliding all over the place, trying to crawl away. Getting so I can't tell the blood from the mud. But I gotta get in there, get right in that baby rap's stomach and dig it out. If so much as a drop of stomach acid got on that medallion, I don't know what I'd do. Might be I'd hunt every damn rapt out there. Right. What are you staring? Wait. You ain't from around here. Who are you? Ooh, charmer. Don't get a lot of that around here. Folks mostly grump at me about how I should join the MSI payroll. Nice change of pace. Buy me a drink, will you? Outstanding!
Let's see where this goes.
What are you doing in Stellar Bay, stranger? Well. Let's get down to brass nuts then, shall we? Brass... Wait, that ain't it. Brass rats? Let's talk business. I'm headed back out there after I sober up. You want a guide sooner than that? You have to get me something to clear my head. Outstanding! Our dispensary here maintains a stock of, well, I don't rightly know what they are.
Steroid.
Steroid or caffeine somethings? Pills. Very good. I'm cut off for the month, on account of needing one just about every damn day. But I'm sure you've got your wily ways. Fetch me one and we'll be all set. Well, they work. We got a deal or what?
You won't find a better deal in Halcyon than our special one-time offer for a refurbished sanitation unit. Remember, if it's dirty, it's a job for Sam.
Thanks, Sam.
That thing talks?
It helps me stay clean. Yeah, well, I mean, we'll get her whatever she needs.
I hear those rich people in Byzantium pay a handsome bit for rat musk.
If Velma's capable of running the web... Hello, dearie. Why, I don't believe I've seen you before. And with sweet cheeks like those, I'd remember.
I wish I had some
What
snacks.
can Auntie Abigail do for you? And what a helpful young lady you are. Nothing like a little pill to liven up the spirits. Who's your lucky friend, dearie? I'm so sorry, but with the Iconoclasts and the marauder filth chasing away what little trade we get, I'm afraid I have to reserve my supply for Stellar Bay.
Oh, come on.
residents.
You got fucked over
Our
for lying.
reserves have gotten so low, I've even had to start locking the supply room upstairs. Isn't it a shame what some people will do to get a little extra? Except for you.
Days.
I can tell.
Just can't trust
You've
people
got
these
one
days.
of those faces. I'd make an exception for you if I could, my little cherub. Is there anyone else needing a special pickup from Auntie Abigail? Oh, her. It's none of my business, but I have told her Dr. Williams would bump up her monthly allotment if only she'd join MSI. Contribute like the rest of us. Now I've gone and said too much. And you know me, dearie. I don't like to pry. I'm afraid not. Dr. Williams managed the town's allotments from his terminal upstairs. Even I can't access them. Oh, you flatter an old woman. Me, I'm just here to be a pretty face for the customers. And to keep an extra key to the supply room for all the times Dr. Williams misplaced his. The one upstairs, where we store our medicines. Chin up, dearie.
Don't tell me to have my chin up.
If Emma's capable of running the warehouse, she can certainly pick up her own cap and... Boyd.
Don't be so hard on her. With Brax missing, she's working doubles. I'll keep that in mind.
Oops. I don't want to.
Entering quiet mode.
Liver damage likely result of alcoholism problems. Alcoholism. Frequent social withdrawal. I figured there might be something like. That's not. They have like a door to the outside too. I got her stuff.
Ah, the charmer. Welcome back. Drink, chat, or business? All of the above? More or less dangerous than a steady supply of alcohol. Give it here. Whew, that hits the spot. Right in the, oh, no, there it is. There it is. Yes. We're in business. Let's go.
Oh, it's just he's joining my crew, huh?
Great. Where to? Oh, Hiram? I ain't checked in on that man in an age. He's running the giant radio tower we lovingly call Devil's Peak. We'll be going south and west, mostly along the road till we're past Fallbrook. Out there's a western slope that'll lead us through some fun. You like hunting, right? That's fun. If you're more of a spelunker, Rotting River will take you into the mountain caverns. We can discuss options when we get closer. That said, 3's already a crowd. I don't mind waiting somewhere until you got a spot open.
Yeah, Sam can go
Like
home.
being part of our crew, Nyoka. We're real excited to have you.
Oh, no. Monarch ain't safe, even with me around.
Yeah, I should just put them all melee. Since that one's already so low. Then next level up, I can put 5 into melee and 5 into dodge. Well, she's got some pretty good weapons already. I have 2 perks for her.
I've just got intimate knowledge of its dangers and an abundance of fortitude. Folks hire me because I know what you can shoot and what you ought to run from. That's a mistake you only get to make once.
We're here, light years from Earth, going about our lives.
Every time the
Can we talk?
Yeah, in just a second. Or something.
Hey, got a favor to ask you. Figure
Already?
we're out here in the wilderness anyhow. We might stop in on an old friend of mine. Preferably before we get to Hiram's. It's on the way, don't worry. You don't seem the type to run off and get yourself killed, and I could use the help. I'll be upfront with you. I hate asking for help. I hate it. Every time I give someone the opportunity to disappoint me, they seem to make it their most immediate goal. But this, what I'm thinking, it's dangerous. Really? Here I was steeling myself for inevitable rejection. I used to run with a band of hunters. Friends. 6 of us. We were on Monarch when the corporations pulled out, and we helped a lot of people pick up the pieces. I haven't seen 2 of them in years, and the rest I know to be dead. I'd like to gather their effects and bury them all in the same places, like the family we once were. First, we go to Hayes. I buried him a ways from our encampment. I need to pay my respects. I'll show you where he rests. He had a medallion in his effects. That's what I'll bring home to bury. Then we find my 2 lost trackers and bring them home. A long time ago, we built an encampment in one of Monarch's cave systems. Trouble is, a Mantiqueen showed up and kicked us all out. If we can find Rebecca and Anders, they'll know how to lure her out. Then, we kill the bitch and bury everyone's medallions together. Thanks, Cap.
Alright, so yeah, we can do that too. Do that first.
The caves back east are safest. We can head up this path if you want to shoot your way through a few nightmares on your way up.
Huh?
Here they come!
Wraps. Let's clear the facade and fucks out so Hayes can rest in peace.
Here they come! Thanks, Mars!
He is dead.
Hayes was the best self-sacrificing son of a saint I ever met. Halcyon is worse off without him. Now, if we're gonna lure the Mantiqueen out, we'll need to find Rebecca and Anders. They took a UDL contract on Terra 2. We never heard from them again. Think it's time I call in a favor with Hiram. If anyone can track them down, it's him. I don't know much about it. It paid well, so they took it. They said they'd be back in a couple of weeks and that maybe we could all use the money to get off Monarch. That was a long time ago. I should have. I really should have. But Soon after they left, Hayes and the others died. And to be honest, after him, I stopped trying. Because it hurt like hell to do so. Thanks. I'm still not convinced I won't come to regret it, but we've started down this path. Might as well see it through. Maybe it'll stop me screaming at night. Now come on, let's make tracks before Hiram dies of old age.
There's a
We ain't doing anything.
he drops her bottle.
I am a storm. Not getting through.
I don't like being on fire. I was doing more damage with a pistol. I blinded it at least. A little too close for comfort. Um, I don't know. I'm thinking maybe it's not like that bad of a decision to get like some bolts or whatever just for like an extra perk point, you know? I'll think about it more. Probably wasn't him. I over. Yeah, a little bit. Another Manta Queen right there.
Incoming, gotta hurt. That's the last of them.
This is going the right way, right? My gun's in really bad condition.
Here we go.
And here we are. Told you we'd make it in one piece. Station ain't too far now.
Hey, you! Get over here! They're
Oh
marauders.
no. How the hell did Marauder... Wonder if Hiram's home. Just kidding. Guy never sets foot outside.
I wonder how they punch a signal through the gas giant's magnetic field. Can't be easy.
Talk to George.
This station's under the protection of the Corporate Compliance Crew.
You a marauder? 'Cause me and my sunshine, that's my gun if you were wondering, we don't take kindly to marauders. A coherent enough response, I reckon. Must be true. You're clear, but I would caution you against pressing on ahead. This station's plumb crawling with marauders, you know. I take it you ain't met the other C3s. Me and Sunshine are doing exactly what we've been tasked with. You want more details? You ought to talk to my crew. They're guarding a small barracks to the southeast, by the edge of the mountain. There is nothing I'd enjoy more, but the C3s play it by the book. Usually. Go petition the boss man. Maybe you can convince him to alter my duties. See that path that runs underneath that giant archway? Follow it on down. There's a little station near the cliff. You'll find the rest of my crew there.
Oh shit. It's like a... That was a lot of damage that did to me. Oh, she's up there.
You okay, Captain?
Wait, what? How'd that happen?
What's up?
value to weight ratio. Oh wait, that's a... well, that's a better pistol. Actually, it was just because damage. A better assault rifle. Oh, I can... let me test that out. Yeah, I have to... It only lets me unequip stuff. Well, it doesn't let me unequip stuff if I'm holding it uh, in the game, so it's a little annoying. Oh, that's right, I need to, like, break down some stuff. Look at what probably trash armor I'm holding. Alright, that'll give me a little bit of room until I get to, like, a merchant.
Nice work. You should check in with my crew.
Damn,
Maybe
but
they
I
can
like
help
the
you.
way you fight, stranger.
Go back and follow the
Wish we
trail
could join
running
you, but
underneath
I
that
got orders
archway,
to
and you'll
stay
find
put.
them soon enough.
I should try this assault rifle out. Oh, my allergies are killing me
Tom
right
must have
now.
sealed the door. He spooks easy.
My Claritin is, like, wearing off. And I got to pet a cat for a very long time today. Nice. I had a cute kitty take a nap next to me on the couch earlier. Always good times.
the elevator, but it ain't gonna budge while this place is on lockdown. Guess we keep moving forward. Look for another way up.
Oh, that was like the theme for the game. It's like commercialified. Hopefully there's like a workstation, so maybe I could put like some modifications on this gun. Surely there's like a workstation in here. Somewhere. The building, I mean.
You out there, whoever you are, yes, I can see you. Come here and talk to me, face to intercom.
What if I don't?
I can't tell if you're brave or simply touched in the head. What in the galaxy are you doing sniffing around my station? Unless you are, in fact, trying to suicide by Marauder?
Wow.
And you,
Able.
Nyoka, what are you doing lugging a stranger into my station?
You could use the socialization, you son of a bitch. Also, she hired me.
To what purpose? I happen to have some significant problems I am dealing with right now. Marauders, running out of purpleberry wine 3 days ago, not being able to bloody broadcast. No. We'll deal with information-related business later. As I said, there are bigger problems threatening my life and livelihood at this very moment. The Marauders want me dead. And since my hired hands have clearly turned idle, it appears I need you to clear out the threat. As my newest contractor, you may call me the Broker.
Or we can call you Hiram, on account of that's your damn name, and doubly on the account of the broker being a dumbass alternative.
What? Everyone calls me that. Aside from you. You're here, and you're armed, aren't you? The feed's gone grainy, but it looks like you're packing deadly force. I know Nyoka is, for sure. I barricaded the broadcast center, but I can only hold out for so long. Clear the Marauders out, and I'll pay you double the going rate. They destroy the transmission equipment, and I'll be out of business. The elevator and doors to the second floor are back online. Hurry before I have to
Sure,
lock
we'll
them down again.
get you out of here.
Too many, considering I hired a bunch of no-good mercs to keep them out in the first place. Already, they've caused considerable damage to the station's property. If they take down the broadcast equipment, I'll be out of a job, permanently. Aside from the bits I'll be paying you, you said you wanted something from me. Something information-related. I'll give it to you, in person once I'm safe.
There, I guess I got the pick back that I used to get in here. Actually, I forgot why I went to the menu.
Hey, elevators to your right. Get ready.
Alright, yeah, I was gonna see about the armor I just picked up. Okay, it's a little bit worse than the armor I have. Parvati, what's your armor? Not good. Yoka. Well, okay. I'll give Parvati the new armor and give Yoka the... Oh, it's just a color change? And well, it has Yoka at the same level as Parvati. So I guess she's just as good. Or as useful. I mean, she seems to hold her weight. I don't know if she's better than Sam. But Sam's like a really OP companion. Oops, sorry.
Kid's gone down. To shreds, you said? That's the last of them.
all of his limbs blow off?
Marauder free at last. I'll get the door. You hurry on in.
Never thought I'd be ecstatic at having the walls painted in blood, but seeing as it's not mine, I'd say this calls for a
Oh.
celebration.
Hey Robin, welcome
This
to
ought
the stream.
Square our debt. One hefty payment for a
Oh,
highly
2,500,
valued
that's
source
good.
relic. But I admit, I
More than
do
I
wonder
expected.
why Nyoka has brought you to me. Allow me to pose my question in another manner. Why, in the nebula, are you here? That is the primary goal behind locking myself high in a tower. Some folks don't look kindly on me being a purveyor of delicate information. Phineas must
Just
have
had
said
Easter
so.
dinner with your
He's the only
family.
one insane enough to send someone to
Really
Monarch
good.
to rescue me.
What food? Don't,
I
if
knew
you
it
mind
was
me
only a
don't
matter
mind
of
me
time
asking.
before he came a knocking. Look, I might be late, but I fulfill my contracts always.
Conversation was awful.
Oh, you
That's
do you? I have
that's
lost track of
typically
the number
how
of
it
beers you owe
is
me for chasing raptidons
when having
off your
dinner with the
stoop.
family.
Are
In
you
my
fibbing?
experience.
Be honest.
I take offense to that. Look, okay,
But the food is usually
just
good.
it might take me a while this time.
Nice, that does sound good. Yeah, I only ever eat ham usually if it's like a family dinner like at Thanksgiving or Christmas.
I am awaiting but a single incoming transmission containing the information we desire. But MSI and the Iconoclasts are clogging the airwaves
So-
from Stellar Bay and Amber Heights.
So now I gotta go
War
do a
against
quest
each other
for
and
him
circling each other's
before I
outgoing
can get my
transmissions.
info, even though I
Luckily,
just cleared out
however,
this place
MSI
for him.
has now gone silent.
I think.
You wouldn't know
What's going on right
anything
here?
about that, would you?
Conversation was transphobic. I'm so sorry. That, yeah. Like, with my family, like, the bigotry, transphobia, seems to be, like, keeps, seems to keep getting, like, worse. Like, okay, this Christmas, or I mean last Christmas, one of my aunts was like complaining about like, well, first off, all she watches is the damn Hallmark channel. That's all she watches. That's what she said, and she was complaining about them having gay couples like in the in like commercials and stuff, or in Hallmark movies even. Ooh, LGBT representation in a Hallmark movie. And he's so out of touch. So out of touch that he thinks that eventually that eventually straight people are going to be, you know, discriminated against because of all of the LGBT representation that's in media these days. And all she fucking watches is the goddamn Hallmark channel.
Then you've my impressed gratitude. Still, we need to get the Iconoclasts off the airwaves. I will leave the means of that particular end under your discretion. Exactly what I was thinking. They hurt us all with their pettiness. Which of course has inadvertently affected the incoming port and my
Oh yeah,
livelihood.
I wonder where all these LGBT people came from. Huh? Because that's definitely how that works. Like, they can only think in, like, in binary. They don't even get... Like, they want to try to use, like, biology as a weapon. They don't even understand biology. Like, there's so many different things in your body, a part of you, that go into, like, you being you. And subsequently, whenever you know, have a kid, those things get mixed mashed together. And maybe, like, they'll get more of the gay gene, or, like, the trans gene, or however it works. Yeah, same here. I grew up in a Pentecostal family. Went to church all throughout my childhood, at least.
No, they're jamming the limited frequencies we have at our disposal. Nothing extraplanetary can get in or out until the frequency pollution thins out. The safest bet is to convince Graham and his Iconoclasts to stop transmitting on their end. You do that, I'll be here, waiting on the receiving end. Luck be with you. I have a feeling you'll be needing a pinch of it, plus a vat of patience.
DEF? I don't know what that is. At least not off the top of my head.
Oh, great. I love doing pro bono work for friends.
Aw, you called us friends. I'd normally entertain your self-aggrandizing delusions, but this time it's important.
Important to you is not the same as important to me. Although I do recognize that you may have earned some goodwill during your months laboring for me.
Laboring. The way this guy talks is a little... I don't know. Little, debating, I guess.
Tug on my heartstrings, why don't you? Look, I'll do what I can, all right?
Rebecca Hodges and Anders Wadsworth. They took a UDL contract back when Monarch went to shit, and I need to find them. I believe them to be on Terra 2.
If UDL hired 2 hunters back then, it would have been for creature clearing purposes, round 1 of their Spacer's Choice outposts. These are the coordinates for the outpost under the last UDL contract. Now scram. And, good luck.
Child Evangelism Fellowship. Yeah, I've never heard of that. I mean, my church didn't really do anything like that, when I went to. But they did, of course, want you to, like, invite your friends and stuff. I would think all churches are like that. But nothing like, Um, nothing like any training or whatever.
Nyoka, pick me up some Stimulotion and a bottle of purple berry wine when you're next in Stellar Bay.
Well, I hope things are better for you these days, at least, Robin. Or you had to go through that. My log picking isn't high enough. I guess I didn't see like a workbench or anything in there. Or maybe there's one like in his room. Oh, well, I'm very sorry that things are not better, Robin. I wish you a speedy escape from that. Because for me, it was hell living with my parents. Even before I knew I was trans. I guess there wasn't one in here. Oh well. There's one on the ship, I think. Yeah, it definitely took me a while to fully get rid of like the programming that I had. Not afraid of hell if that's where all the gays are going. I don't know, I'm probably not supposed to mess with that. I mean, kind of speaking of hell, it just blows my mind that these people, like our parents, both of our parents, um, who have like this hatred to you know, anybody who is different than they are. They don't like poor people. They don't like immigrants. They don't like Muslims. They don't like trans people. They don't like LGBT people. Yet their savior preached, unconditional love. They think that they're gonna get like into some sort of heaven with that hatred in their heart. And I'm not even saying I believe like in a heaven, but like if if it were real, like you think that you're gonna go there with those holding like those beliefs? Nah, Jesus said turn the other cheek. He said love thy neighbor.
Captain, Felix and the Vicar are arguing again.
You join an ex-Christian Discord server. That's been great for helping me talk things out. That's cool. I might actually be interested in that server. Make it a plasma weapon? Well, if you wouldn't mind like DMing it to me, I might join it. Uh... Okay, that just increases the magazine size. Let's. Yeah, I'll give it some plasma damage. I don't know. I don't think I want a scope on it. I like the iron sights. Wait, was there somewhere else I was supposed to go here? Oh yeah, I'm supposed to go back out there.
You are not.
Yeah, Nyoka and Parvati. It is.
Not insured.
I'll have to switch one of them out at some point. Anything from over here? Well, this game likes to hide stuff around. Wait, this shot, it almost looks like I'm in like Skyrim or something right here. All these like tents and stuff. Oh hey Alex, welcome to the stream. All right, Robin. Well, I mean, it's not. I mean, like, no rush. Oh, hey, Baghat. Welcome to the stream. Your favorites are Nyoka and Sam. I just met Nyoka, and I like her so far, and I love Parvati. And I really like Sam as well. So it's like gonna be tough deciding who I want to keep out with me and stuff.
Well, hello, and welcome to the home of the Iconoclasts. I'm Rose. Please take a pamphlet. In it, you'll find everything you need to know about Graham, his Philosophist truths, and the Iconoclast way. He wrote it himself, you know. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I keep forgetting we're out of pamphlets. Gosh, blast it. Why, we're the only free people in Halcyon. No corporations, no shackles, no problems.
Well, I like the sentiment, but it wouldn't mean there wouldn't be any problems with no corporate. I mean, you're always gonna have problems in any type of society. How do you survive without money? What do you mean? Oh yeah, no problems. What about
Oh, those are just hurdles. We
Reptabons?
deal with them as they come. You're welcome to stay with us, so long as you can earn your keep. heard Graham's teachings. I'm so glad. He and Zora have done such a wonderful job spreading the light around this dark, dark planet. You can think of those two as our leaders, but they're more like examples. We all ought to be more like them. Why, he's our founder.
All right, this is gonna be interesting.
Graham taught us about philosophism. Through him, we came to the eternal truth. I'm glad you're asking, by the way. I hope you'll consider staying. She's been with us since the beginning. I think she was our sawbones back then, but now she's more like our commander. She goes and finds people in the wilderness and gets them to come here. And she keeps us from being chewed on and whatnot. She's liable to take your head off if you screw up, but then she'll sew it back on for you.
Oh, I guess by sawbones they mean like doctor.
Graham's place is in the large building straight back. Zora's sometimes there talking with him, but usually she's in the triage clinic next door. Oh, Graham settled here a long time ago. Shoot, I wish I had a pamphlet to give you. It's all in there. I wasn't around back then, but they say a lot of the old MSI corporate folks died here. He calls it a spiritual metaphor, something about rising from the ashes. The new boy! Yes, he's quite clever. He took to our teachings very quickly. Last I saw him, he was headed into one of the buildings up the hill.
Alright, cool, let's look around.
I ought to mention, the
Like
Iconoclasts are loyal folk. Treat them right, they'll do the same. Turn on them, they'll open fire without a second thought.
Everybody here looks wore out. Is it just me?
What a bunch of junk. Nothing useful in this whole lot. Ugh, my stomach. Get a whiff of that sweet sulfur air.
Oh, jeez.
Carry on.
All these kills recently? No good meat on any of them.
Oh, your parents are forcing you to go to church with them in the morning? I'm really sorry about that. I always fell asleep during church. For one, I'm not like that great of like a morning person. And at the time I was like staying up pretty late. You're supposed to stream it in the morning?
A manta queen.
Yeah, we felled it, mind. But we lost 2 runners and 5 gun hands.
Like on
Total
Twitch?
failure then.
The church service?
So much for the ruins.
And hell only knows where the Van Nuys are. They never showed.
I'm sure they're... Ah,
Oh,
let's talk later. It seems we have company.
stream in the morning. You meant in the morning, not it. I thought you meant for a second that you're gonna stream they're wanting you to stream like the church service. That's like that'd be like a little like really controlling.
A stranger comes to our home. If you're looking for a path to walk, you've found one. If you're looking for a teacher, I am one. Welcome to the Iconoclasts. The truth that I have come to learn and embrace since shedding the corporate yoke. Out here, we survive by the sheer
Oh, good,
strength of
Robin.
our
I was just
spirit.
confused at
We
first.
have no need for the endless rules and red tape of a corporate structure.
We do seem to burn through endless ammunition and medical tape, though.
Yes, well, such is life. Our descendants will enjoy safety and luxury, but our generation is the foundation on which that future is built. Now, why have you come?
I don't blame you. I wouldn't want to go either.
Awakening is available to all whose minds are ready to accept it. What would you like to know?
Awakening?
The point of no return. When your mind fully opens to the eternal truth. Every philosophist experiences it along the path to enlightenment. For many, it is the first brush with the cold of death, when they realize that all of their lives have boiled down into the single truth of that moment. Mine was witnessing my friend and colleague transform
Like whenever
into the
I
very evil we sought to combat.
found
Now
out
he
I was
runs
trans,
MSI, just like the overlords before.
that was like kind of an awakening. They won't let you wear a mask? I'm really sorry, Robin. Your parents sound very terrible.
I suppose that's one way to look at it. Another is that misfortune often brings opportunity. I found my path through the tragedies of my past.
Oh, there's tons of wonderful trans people to talk to. And yeah, now I'm definitely joining.
Ah, the eternal. We are all part of the consciousness of the cosmos. Each of us plays a tiny role in the universe's continual journey toward understanding itself. You and I, and the rats and the mantis swarms, Divinity is in us all, and the eternal is that divinity.
Yeah, I don't think I, like, even understand what this guy's, like, ideology is yet.
Everyone, regardless of ability to believe, is another facet of the universe contemplating its own existence. Not in the sense of a single entity, fashioning the universe as a whittler fashions a flute. The universe came into being over time, organically, naturally, and without purpose.
Well,
in that sense, I suppose you could say that, in the interest of finding its purpose, the universe itself created all living things.
well, I thought this might have been some troubled, like, I don't know, anarchist, outpost, whatever. But it's just like a religious cult. Which, based on the attitude of, like, the person who greeted me, it was kind of obvious, but I kind of wanted it to, like, be better.
Questions like these are distractions. It doesn't matter whether an entity sparked the universe or not. Only by pursuing the eternal truth will we find these and other answers. All right. The Iconoclasts are free folk. We live under our rules, motivated by our own beliefs, all petals on the same flower of enlightenment. Meanwhile, the board strangles the will of its workers. It is the penultimate exercise of a poisoned society where people are enslaved by a corporate ladder. We seek to replace their way of life with ours. Philosophism is the key to unlocking their shackles.
But what do you believe? What is this philosophy? Oh, he ain't like any anarchist I don't know.
Oh, yes. Gunships hover in our skies, ready for the day they decide to come to our doors waving banners of war. The perception of visionaries is often tainted by the lies of their oppressors. A sad state of affairs, to be sure. Why have you come? All right. Go ahead.
Can't miss.
All right.
I don't think any of those really told me, like, what their, like, ideology is.
Why have you come?
Seemed like a bunch of nonsense to me. Maybe I just wasn't picking up on it.
Stop.
I guess I just wasn't woke enough.
Spreading the truth is the only way to combat the board's poisonous campaign of propaganda against their people. I realize the board has blockaded our efforts, but Devil's Peak is an interplanetary radio tower. Surely somebody is listening. Surely?
Excuse me. I'm from Edgewater on Terra 2. If you'll pardon my saying, nobody I know's ever heard of you.
All the more reason to double down on our efforts.
Graham, we should be focusing on survival anyway. Food, ammo, and medicine. Maybe now's the time to pivot.
Pivot, huh? If radio isn't working, we might try another way.
No, having
It seems the captain's timing
a
is
decent
more than just
society.
serendipitous. It must be fate.
You start.
I've had my sights on an old printing press for some time. The board uses magazines and advertisements to subtly focus the colony's attention. We will use their tricks against them.
Wait, that's not what I meant.
Help me clear out and repair the press, and I will have no need for that rust bucket of a radio tower. Citizens of Halcyon are glued to their periodicals. They obsess over tossball and fashion, and the board uses these obsessions to control them. Even I find myself occasionally distracted by their positively shameful quality of editing and unacceptable disregard for grammatical structure. My literary prowess will hook them, and the eternal truth will reel them in. Listen to me. I'm starting to sound like one of Sanjar's fishermen. I may have worked in the presses once, but the bitterness of being slave to their abhorrent rules has long since vanished.
John's been starting to get a little tired. I've been chewing gum for a little
They don't
while.
put a comma after the final item in a series. Bastards. That is the point. Their utter lack of regard for basic literary decency is an allegory
Oh,
for
I
the
guess I
treatment of the
shouldn't.
working
I probably
class.
shouldn't get him mad.
All right, I can see I've lost you along the way. I'll be clearer. Will you help us take the printing press? So be it. In the meantime, I will be here shouting truth into the aether.
What? Sorry. Long day.
I mean, I guess I could get the printing press for them. I don't really want to, though.
Greetings, friend. Wonderful. I requisitioned replacement rollers for it some time ago. Huxley should have delivered them yesterday. Speaking of which, where is Huxley?
You bought rollers? You haven't even cleared the wraps out yet. What are you doing wasting bits on... Forget it. Huxley's still recovering. She won't be up for a run for a while yet.
It seems we're out a runner. If you intend to help our cause, I'll ask you to meet our MSI supplier in her stead.
Well, if that's all I gotta do, probably won't be that big a deal.
So you're her mysterious savior. She sings your praises.
That girl and her songs, so eager to learn, so bright-eyed, so tone-deaf. One of our sympathizers, a woman named Carlotta, periodically buys goods on our behalf from Stellar Bay's store. Stellar Bay has caught on, but they remain friendly, though the goods now come at a considerable markup. She meets us in the ruins of Bayside Terrace. From our compound, follow the road north. Wonderful. While you're at it, I wonder if Carlotta still has those high-capacity cartridges? Grab a few, will you? There should be some funds left over from the last shipment. We can use them to copy and modify radio serials. Yes, not just magazines, but they're...
This guy's a little
precious
tiring.
Unbelievable. I hope I don't have to tell you this, but if there is extra money, Would you mind buying, I don't know, food and medicine? Graham, if you need me, I'll be in triage.
Yeah, she should be in charge instead.
Gonna need to buy myself an entire Rizzo plant after all this.
It ain't right. How many good folk we gonna lose to our missions?
Seems like a nice little town.
But that was like right where I was at, wasn't it? I mean, I know he would have, like, attacked me, but I kind of still feel bad about that. I mean, isn't that, like, a murder? At what point do I actually become the bad guy in this story? Or the villain, I should say. That's assuming that these, like, marauders are gonna be aggressive towards me. Oh, I just, like, walked right past the gate.
Hey, I know you. Boss says you've been real helpful, like. But, we got this handled. We appreciate but do not require your assistance. That's my nice way of telling you to sod off.
What if I just, you know, don't?
We're fixing a leaky generator. What's it to you? Right. Carlotta. Yeah, she's inside. We got first rights, though. Soon as we fix that generator, she's ours.
Huh?
You'd have to ask the boss. I just know she wants Carlotta voided.
Voided? What is that supposed to mean? Nobody tells me to sod off. I need to get
I'm just gonna
inside.
let you walk on in? Why's that now?
3,000? No.
Oh, of all the void damned. I ain't getting eaten alive for a couple of bits. Pack it up, crew!
Bye-bye. See, murder isn't always the solution. Sometimes lying is.
It's too quiet. What are you up to out there? Hello?
Okay, I'm gonna choose some more gum.
Relax. I've been cooped up in here for almost 2 days. Who are you, anyway? Oh, finally! Tell Graham that this is the last run I'm doing. Sanjar's declared a stop sale to you lot, but even if he hadn't, I'm not risking my neck anymore.
I don't know how you got those goons to leave, but thank you. Graham ordered rollers and whatsits, right? For a printing press? Here, take them. Like I said, this is my last run. You'd have to ask him. All I know is that if I get caught, I'll get arrested. It's an enviable thing he's doing. Free people and all that. I can't live that way. I need my structure. But I respect the Iconoclasts for doing it. Law help them. I don't know. Maybe Sublight can lend a hand. I should go. Look, Graham's got a bit or two left in his account. I can send one last dropout before I wash my hands of this. What do you want delivered? I always took that woman for the sensible type. Good on her. I'll send some along. Give them all my regards. And good luck out there. Don't go getting eaten.
Nope. I wish it would have let me talk to, like, Zora. Maybe it will later. But she probably has, like, a lot better stuff going on in her head than Ram does. At least based on her, like, reactions to the stuff that, like, Graham was saying. And my allergies are getting worse. Did I get any good armor? Maybe can get her a better melee weapon. But Pravati needs a better one too. Oh, it doesn't do by damage? Okay, so that's... How good is the one when I... Is that better? No. No, it's not. Oh, I'm at the 2-hour mark. I need to get rid of some stuff. Yeah, I'm at the 2-hour mark. 2-hour mark. If you are watching this and have not done so, please hit the follow button. What weighs the most? Oh, I should have sold that stuff. There's a vending machine right here. Not a door. Oh, I need to fast travel.
What was it like in Edgewater? I hear you workers were on the clock every available moment.
We always got 8 hours a day for sleeping. Just not always consecutive.
My condolences. I appreciate consistent wages like any other sane person, but that still sounds awful. At least Sanjar gives his folks weekends.
Weekends?
Hand...
I'm telling you, the Van Noys are fine.
Bullshit, Graham. They don't just abandon orders, and they weren't at the ruins. Where in this sulfur-sodden hellhole did you send them?
They're on a very important... Ah, we'll continue this later. Welcome back, Captain.
Thank the Eternal that someone's got some sense in their head. Carlotta usually schedules the next drop during the meeting. When's she coming?
The board must have gotten a hold of him at last. This cuts off one of our only 2 supply lines on Monarch. Sanjar, old friend, you're about to cross a dangerous line.
About to?
Look.
That idiot just declared war.
We will deal with his subversion later. For now, we must redouble our efforts to spread the truth to the colony.
I got the suspicion that maybe Graham did something. And that's like why Sanjar did that.
Yes? A subtle lesson here, a word about the eternal there. In small ways, I hope to bend the public's mind towards seeing the truth. The corporations have been shackling workers' souls for centuries.
True.
Workers are glorified slaves to their companies, to their society, to their own minds. Free will has all but vanished. I believe that by freeing oneself from the corporate structure, indeed from the very rules of man, one can find their own truth.
What
and
then?
Through that, the cosmic truth that binds
Like,
us
I'm
all.
down for all that, but like,
Truth.
you gotta make sure your people have food, you gotta make sure, like, you have, like, decent, like, healthcare. Can't just dismantle society and expect it to just run. He has no... This guy right here has no alternative, it seems.
Our very resourceful sublight friends have already agreed to help. For their standard fee, of course. They'll replace periodicals around the colony with our subtly edited versions. The board's workers will learn of our truth without even realizing it. Certainly. I've already sent a team ahead to scout the press. One of our best. Meet them there and find out if they've been successful.
You sent the Van Noys there, didn't you? Oh, for fuck's sake, Graham! We needed them in the ruins! Our people died out there!
They went willing to fight for our cause. We need reinforcements. We need new recruits. The Van Noys saw the printing facility with the same importance as I.
Is a printing press really worth all these people's lives? There's gotta be a better way to get your message out.
I have the utmost confidence in their abilities. Friends, we must have faith that the men and women we recruit can handle the duties for which we recruit them.
Like, he cares more about spreading the message, whatever the message is. I still don't understand. Than actually helping the people.
Yes! You're damn right he could have. But he's so obsessed with preaching that he's become blind to our actual problems.
Exactly, exactly. That's what I'm saying. See,
The
I like her.
Normies are still alive. Get them out of there. With Sanjar pressing the issue like this, I have a feeling we'll need them.
Right where it's closest. This place, oh, there might be the way.
Good old Stellar Bay. Only place on the planet that don't stink of sulfur. On account of it stinking like fish instead. We can handle this.
I'm not sure I can play much more. Me coughing like this. I mean, I would just take another Claritin, but
Careful. All the things you'll find in the ruins are liable to shoot you or eat you. Or both.
costs money.
Here they go.
A so-called 24-hour Claritin does not work 24 hours for me, unfortunately. Good job, girls. They were just like cutting that guy up from both sides.
I am a storm!
That's how we fucking do it! Ha!
Nyoka, you're a sight right now, I'll tell you what. We are up a creek.
I bet. You really come this far north for
Time
a
is
printing
it?
press?
It's 11:57.
Yeah, I know, but that's the mission. Don't suppose y'all are busy right now.
Me, I'm not busy. I'm never busy.
I appreciate the sentiment, stranger. But we can't leave without patching these guys up. Acker here is bleeding out and Jensen can't see straight. Our medic has got our trauma kit, but we got separated. We ain't seen him in a couple of hours. Yeah, on account of giving him the order. He's searching the old settlement to the north of the press.
Everyone all right?
One thing, back on like terrible parents and how we cope with them. One of the best things I did was move 200 miles away from them. I just felt like saying that. Oh no. looking in it. You want to stay in Washington, teachers get paid better than most other states. So looking for less conservative cities. Yeah, I don't know Washington's politics as a whole. I mean, if it's, I mean, I have a hard time thinking it's anything like anything close to how Texas is. But I could be wrong. I would just hope that you'd maybe have like a lot of options on where you're moving.
Any luck out there? Oh, fuck. Well, that's better than nothing. Thanks. We'll head out as soon as we're patched up.
And I guess I can do the printing press thing. Light an incense. All right, let me. I mean, that's a. Oh, whoa, there's enemies. Pause. I need to like stretch my legs anyway. Okay. I didn't even look at what scent I picked. Last time I bought incense, I think it was like a buy 4 get 2 free. So I have like, well, I had like 600 incense sticks of like each pack like a different scent. So I just like have a bunch of the bags in this like big cup over there, and I just like pick one out. some raptidons in there. Hey, leveled up. Okay. Well, I guess the closest thing I'm to leveling up is we're getting to the next tier list for skills tech. Well, I could get my inspiration up as well. Let's do that, since that one's kind of low anyway. I don't know. I feel like my movement speed is already kind of quick. Do I really need 20% more? But yeah, the walk speed, 25% more? Okay, yeah, I'll get it. I guess that's not like a very dramatic increase. Alright, I want to switch to a gun. Dang it. He already has a good helmet. I don't like the goop gun. I'm gonna get it. Well, I can't unequip it while I'm holding it. Game, very good game without any problems at all. Now, I do really like this game, but there's just a lot of problems with the way the UI works. A long gun. Alright, I'm gonna try to finish this quest line. My eyes are getting...
What do you think of the unreliable Parvati?
There's always something to fix, and it's neat working in the Aether. I always took Atmo for granted. Now, if I drill through the hull...
They have a public workbench at least. But does this not even have any modifications? Just like naturally that powerful? I don't really want to scope.
Oh, we all suffocate. Exciting, you know?
I'm not sure I wanted to know that. Being in space sets me on edge enough.
You know about stellar emissions? Actually, I probably shouldn't tell you about those.
Stellar emissions.
Not unless you want to know how we're all likely to get spacers lung.
Right. Okay.
Sorry, I
Get
just had a
back to the ship.
burrito.
I'm drinking this conversation right out of my recollection.
If you'll just listen.
No.
Sorry,
no more
that's kind of
listening.
a
No more preaching. We are
gross
losing
joke.
people left and right. We need to act.
Enough, Zora. I'm not putting the torch to innocent people. Do you want to bring the board's cruisers and gunships down on us? Captain, Apologies, but our situation grows dire. Our people talk of foolish endeavors. What news do you bring? They are armed all the same. All they need is a good reason, and war is one such reason.
We're out of time. We need food and ammunition. We need to hit Stellar Bay while we still have the manpower to do it. Yes, I know it's drastic, but it's clear that Sanjar will never cooperate. And if it's him or us, I choose us.
How about I go talk to him?
Doubtful. But we don't need much, and Sanjar isn't going to share. It is. We are desperate. We're starving. My people are dying left and right.
Excellent.
Did you find the Vanois? Lucky indeed. Thank you.
We're one step closer to bringing the truth to every man, woman, and child in Halcyon.
Oh my
For now,
god.
you can tell Hiram that I'll stop using Devil's Peak. From the pits of our eternal souls. Thank you, Captain. I have much to do. Articles to write, sermons to ponder. We live in such an exciting time. Let's talk later.
Hey, I need to see to the wounded, but drop by the clinic when you can. I want a word.
Okay, good, good, good. I want to talk to her. I'll just, follow her. Need a shower. So you're ready for tomorrow, but you don't want to. Don't want to go. Or you're holding it off because you don't want to go. Yeah, I get that. Hard to be motivated to go somewhere that's gonna, like, you know, potentially tell you that you're going to hell.
Hey, Captain. I need your help, and we ought to keep it hush-hush. You know about what happened here, right? The history of Amber Heights?
Fella came through Edgewater once, mentioned something to my dad about pirates wiping out a town. You mean this is the same place?
Right. Common belief is that the pirates fled to an old relay station that had already been abandoned, but nobody could find them. The station's locked up, but one of my people found an old data cartridge in a nearby rat nest. It's mostly corrupted, but I pulled a couple codes off of it. One is the code to the Amber Heights gate. I don't recognize the other, but it's similar. I bet it opens a door. Right. The access codes to Amber Heights. What gets me is, if this belonged to the pirates, that means they knew someone there. If someone gave them the gate code, all those deaths, Captain, all that blood is on their hands.
I think I can guess who it is. I bet it's Hatham. I bet he's the one that did it.
Graham isn't fond of talking about the history.
Or Graham.
He had friends who worked here. The
Hatham.
massacre hit him
Who's
pretty hard.
Hatham?
You know him. Live and let live and all that. I don't want to burden him right now, especially if this ends up being a dead end.
Or maybe I'm just too exhausted to remember names.
Just a warning. The area is infested with mantisaurs.
Of course.
I'd send some help, but we're, preparing for war. Appreciate it. Here's the code. If it works, bring back anything you find. Supplies are best, but information's good too. If someone was behind the Amber Heights massacre, it'd give a lot of people around here some closure to find out who and string them up. Good luck. Watch out for the Taros.
I mean, I could go do that real quick. Worst.
Oh, I always wanted to poke through a high gain wireless. They only got one on Terra 2, up in Byzantium.
Oh, wrong place.
To be honest, I'm surprised it still stands.
Man, I don't want to kill Caterpie though. Okay, this. Look how cute that is. Okay, that's like not a good weakness though. Yeah, I'm not accepting that. How much longer am I streaming for? I just want to finish this quest line real quick and then I'm probably getting off. I just held a button down, provided it wasn't that like difficult. And I'm over encumbered. What, there's no vending machine in here? If like these corporations had it their way, that have the vending machine. Oh. Which, I mean, I'm pretty sure some people inside this universe do have, like, vending machines inside their home. Where do I have to go now? Oh, back here.
You ever been off Monarch, Nyoka? Before you met the captain, I mean.
Nah, I mostly just drank and hunted. Soon as you stop to dream of other things, that'll be the...
Welcome back. You find anything out there? Let's see. These are old. Looks like correspondences between the pirates. Some bits here, some there, some... Wait. This one's got the Amber Heights gate code on it. Just like the one I found earlier. And here's... a letter. Wait, this is from Graham.
Called it. Called it. I mean, it's kind of obvious, though.
Captain. He gave them the gate codes. Watch it. That's our leader you're talking about. My friend. I know he's got his head in the clouds, but I always believed there was a core of good there. What the hell happened to live and let live? Thank you for bringing this back, but I need some time. I gotta think. I'll let you know if I figure something out.
Oh, okay. Alright, well, I think... They're like a vending machine in... Well, no, yeah. Of course, there's not a vending machine. They're free of the corporations. That's good. They have a merchant then? Somebody who buys and sells things?
You meditate today? If
Oh,
not,
well, there's a vending machine right there. I spoke too soon.
welcome to the Emporium.
I'm Bronson.
Oh, and we get like a pretty hefty discount here too.
Did you have a sweetheart in Stellar Bay?
I had a fling or two, sure. But on Monarch, relationships ain't usually meant to last. A lot of fools tried to impress me, feigning bravado in the wilds, thinking they'd catch my attention with their stories. It was cute. Not so cute when their act got themselves munched. You know what's sexy? Confidence. You know what ain't? Disembowelment.
Okay, I'm gonna save here. Yeah, definitely the tire just hit me really hard. Tomorrow I kind of got a busy day. Going to help my girlfriend with the flea market in the morning. I mean I'll probably stream tomorrow. Um but yeah, it's gonna be an interesting day. I haven't been to this flea market before. But because of that I need to get ready for bed myself because I get to sleep in a little bit later, but it's still gonna be hard for me to get up. Um that means I won't be on Bleep Blop Ben's stream in the morning. Well, which kinda sucks. But he can go without me uh for a week. Yeah. Alright, I'm so tired. I got turn on. Anyway. You're watching me on Twitch right now, please hit the follow button. Oh, see you later, Robin. A bird with hearts. That's cute. Alrighty, thanks for letting me talk about my crazy. Oh yeah, no problem. Anytime. Alrighty, Follow me on Twitter for my live notifications. And I do have an Instagram and TikTok you can follow me at too. So, all that being said, I hope everybody has a stellar night.